WALRUS Audio Mako Series R1, a digital compact pedal that can seriously challenge the big box reverb pedal that's been out for a while. Stay with me to understand why. First of all, I want to thank Face Distribution and WALRUS Audio to give me the chance to show you this pedal that's brand new for 2021. And spoiler alert, it's quite amazing. The R1 is part of the Mako series that's the top of the line by WALRUS Audio, that's also incorporate the D1 delay that came out last year and the ACS1 amp simulator that just came out as well this year. This line of pedal features a really powerful Shark processor that can give some of the best quality sounds of the modern industry, and of course all in stereo. The pedal features 6 algorithms or programs, 3 that are real-world reverbs and the other 3 that are more extreme kind of reverbs. And you can select easily these programs through this knob right here. Also, you can adjust easily the decay and the mix through these 2 knobs right here. Plus, each algorithm has a unique tweakable feature that can give even more personality to the sound. This feature is called X, and you can tweak the amount of this character via this knob. For example, the spring reverb, that is the first of the real-world reverbs, has the chance to add a mild overdrive to the input of the reverb in order to give even more vintagey and strong character quality to the sound. The second algorithm is a whole reverb, and the X function tweaks the size of the room. The third real-world reverb is a plate one, and the X knob adds an overdrive to the input of the reverb in a similar fashion of the spring one. So let's move to the second type of reverbs, the more extreme ones. And the first we have is the BFR, that stands for big, let's say, freaking reverb. A reverb that emulates a big, giant arena. With the X knob, you can vary the smoothness of the delay taps from being more present and distinguishable to more soft and spread to the final sound. The next reverb is the Refract one, that adds some glitches to the reverb sound. You can control the amount of these glitches with the tweak knob that I'll discuss a little bit later. And also with the X function, you can determine if the glitches are more dark and lo-fi or more bright and more present. This reverb for me is like instant guitar soundtrack, I don't know. It's really cool. Let's hear it. The last reverb is the Air, a very large and soft reverb that also have a nice and soft shimmer effect controllable via the X control. Another really useful feature of this pedal is the Swell knob that lets you create nice keyboard-like textures just turning a knob. If that's not enough, you have the possibility to adjust the sound even more with the tweak knob and the tune knob. The tweak knob lets you change and apply a modulation to the reverb sound, and also you can adjust the pre-delay that can determine how late you want the reverb to kick in. And that can be useful if you want more of a separation kind of effect. And the tune knob, other than the X function that we used so far, lets you adjust the EQ, controlling the lows and the high frequencies of the reverb. I think this pedal is really fun and inspiring, and with the sus Latch foot switch you can create a long sustain to playing over with the reverb as well. Other than being fun, it can be also a nice practice tool, because you can lay down a chord like a pedal and then you can practice your licks and phrases and intervals or whatever without changing any mode on the pedal and just pressing the foot switch. You can hold it down or just click once and then click again if you want the reverb to stop. Talking about presets, the pedal is MIDI controllable, as you can see here. You can create 128 presets, and the first 9 are accessible directly through the pedal. Using this switch to select the bank and scrolling through the 3 presets per bank, pressing both of the foot switches. You also have the possibility to use the control change MIDI features, but I suggest you to go check out the manual for further details. The pedal is true bypass, but if you want to maintain the trails, you can select either the DSP bypass or the DSP plus true bypass mode. While the DSP bypass of course maintains the conversion of your signal even if it's really high, the DSP plus true bypass is a really clever function that lets the trails to finish, and then after the trails are completely gone, the pedal will switch to the true bypass mode. It's really clever. It's the first time I've ever seen a feature like this in any pedal. I don't know if it's a brand new thing, but it's really cool. So what do I think about this pedal? For me, this pedal is an inspiration machine, and for me that's really important. It's the number one thing for any piece of gear, because as a musician I need gear that inspire me and that maybe can help me to create music that I wasn't expecting to. So for example, in the track that you heard in the beginning, I just used 3 of the presets that are factory presets on this pedal, and I think they were really inspiring. And the song that I wrote just came out, I mean, it's a tiny little song, but still just came out really natural, and for me that's the number one thing for a piece of gear, as I said before. The pedal is really easy to use, and it's quite amazing, because years ago when you wanted to have this kind of sound you had to tweak menus and, you know, being kind of a sound engineer. Here just like twisting a knob and you have an amazing sound. So for me it's a big plus. It has really beautiful sounds, especially the more extreme ones. I really enjoyed playing through those. This pedal also, it's nice for the real world reverbs, don't get me wrong, but the other 3 for me are the big selling point of this pedal. They are kind of instant gratification presets. You turn on those algorithms and you're, you know, there playing some really nice ambient stuff that I really enjoy. Also, it's really small and compact compared to, you know, the other big box pedal that have been out there for a while. So if you have, you know, a small pedal board but still you want to have gorgeous, wide, nice and stereo sounds, I mean, this pedal is amazing for that. So who's this pedal for? I think this pedal is for the people that needs amazing, great, lush reverb sounds, but they don't want, you know, to mess with LCD displays or, you know, reading manuals and stuff like that, and also they need a super compact pedal that can be integrated in more complex setups via the MIDI control. So thanks again to Face Distribution and Walrus Audio to give me the chance to show you guys this amazing pedal. I hope you like these videos. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. Ciao!